Hello friends, welcome to Macnotech YouTube channel. Friends, till today we have completed already 400 MCQs of theory of machine, right? So today we are going to start with 401, the retardation of the flat face follower when it has a contact at the apex of the nose of a circular arc cam is given by. So last time we have seen when it has a contact with the flank. Okay, so here you can see this is a flank in contact, and if this flat face follower is contact at the nose, then what happened? So at that time we can say the answer of this question is A. Okay, so here omega square into OQ, and what is OQ? It is a distance between center of circular flank and center of nose, right? Now 402. So okay, let me tick over here. Then 402, in a circular arc cam with the roller follower, the acceleration in any position of the lift will depend only upon. So answer is in the roller follower circular arc cam, the acceleration is only depend on total lift, total angle of lift, and minimum radius of cam and cam speed. So answer is A. Right now 403, the balancing of rotating and reciprocating parts of engine is necessary when it runs at the high speed. It means when the rotating or reciprocating parts run at the high speed, we need to balance it. Right now 404, the disturbing mass M1 attached to the rotating shaft may be balanced by single mass M2 attached at the same plane of rotation as a mass of M1, such that M1 R1 is equal to M2 R2. Okay, so here if this is a mass M and here this is a mass, okay, and we have a reference plane here, so here this is the R1 and this is the M1. Okay, so and this is M2 and this is R2. So M1 R1 should be equal to M2 R2. Okay, now next is for the static balancing of shaft, the net dynamic force acting on the shaft is equal to 0. So it's right. Okay, answer is A. For the static balancing, the net dynamic force acting on the shaft is equal to 0. Now 406, for the dynamic balancing of shaft, answer is the net dynamic force acting on the shaft is equal to 0, and the couple due to the dynamic force acting on the shaft is equal to 0. So dynamic force and dynamic couple, force and couple both should be equal to 0. So answer is C, A and B, right? So here answer is C. Now the rotor supported at A and B carries two mass as shown in figure. Here this is A and B is supported here, and two mass here. Okay, and the rotor is, so we can say this rotor is statically and dynamically balanced. Okay, because here MR and here also MR is given and have the same distance here, right? Now a system of masses rotating in a different plane is a dynamic balance if answer is the resultant force and resultant couple, as like here force and couple both are equal to 0. So answer is C. Okay, now next is which of the following can completely balance several masses revolving in a different plane on the shaft? So answer is B, two mass in any two planes. Okay, so here completely balance several masses revolve in a different planes. Okay, so here main thing is different plane, so two masses in any two planes. Okay, here two equal masses, but it's not like that. Here two masses in any two planes we can say. A system in dynamic balance implies that इसका मतलब है कि अगर सिस्टम डायनेमिक बैलेंस है उस then it implies answer is a system is also statically balanced. Okay, so 410 answer is C. Then 411 sorry, then 411, which of the following statement is correct? So I will tell you direct the correct sentence, that is if the rotor is dynamically balanced, it may not statically balanced. So answer is given C and D actually, but if we see this answer, it is not match with 410. So friends, please correct it. Here statement is correct, but this sentence is not follow with the 410, right? If a rotor is statically balanced, it may or may not be dynamically balanced. So this is, I think, right, but I cannot say about C. Okay, C is not maybe C is also maybe not right. Okay, now 412. So a rotor which is balanced statically but not dynamically is supported on two bearing. So here you can see two bearing having L apart at a high speed of rotor. So यहाँ पे जो bearing दी हुई है वो कुछ L distance से दूर है. Now the reaction on the left bearing is R. So here you can see the left bearing having the reaction is R. Now the right side of the bearing is shifted to a new position of 12. मतलब कि यहाँ पे जो राइट साइड की जो बेरिंग है उसको हम और ज़्यादा डिस्टेंस पे बढ़ा देंगे, यानी कि 12 अपार्ट फ्रॉम द लेफ्ट बेरिंग एज द सेम रोटर स्पीड. अब रोटर की स्पीड जो है वो सेम है. सो डायनामिक रिएक्शन ऑन द लेफ्ट बेरिंग इन द न्यू अरेंजमेंट विल, सो आंसर इज ए, रिमेन सेम एज बिफोर. ओके, सो यहाँ पे अगर ये L से 12 जाता है ये बेरिंग, तो उससे यहाँ पे डायनेमिक रिएक्शन जो होगा ऑन द लेफ्ट बेरिंग, डायनेमिक रिएक्शन की बात कर रहा हूँ, तो वो उस पर अफेक्ट नहीं करेगा. ओके, इट विल बी रिमेन सेम एज बिफोर. नाउ द स्टैटिक बैलेंसिंग इज सेटिस्फैक्टरी फॉर अ लो स्पीड रोटर, बट विद द इंक्रीजिंग स्पीड डायनेमिक बैलेंसिंग बिकम नेसेसरी. मतलब कि अगर स्लो स्पीड है तो स्टैटिक बैलेंसिंग से चल जाएगा, लेकिन अगर हाई स्पीड है रोटर की तो हमें डायनेमिक बैलेंसिंग भी करना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज द इफेक्ट ऑफ अनबैलेंसिस आर प्रोपोर्शनल टू द स्क्वायर ऑफ द स्पीड. मतलब जैसे स्पीड बढ़ेगी तो उसका जो अनबैलेंस का जो इफेक्ट है वो ज़्यादा हो जाएगा, डबल हो जाएगा. ओके, तो उसका मतलब ये है सी. ओके, नाउ द बैलेंसिंग ऑफ द रिजिड रोटर कैन बी अचीव्ड बाय appropriately placing the balancing mass in two planes. Okay, so the balancing of rigid rotor can achieved by appropriately placing the balancing mass in a two plane. So next is 415. The primarily unbalanced force due to inertia of reciprocating parts in a reciprocating engine is given by. So answer is B, m omega square r cos theta. So here if we talk about the primarily unbalanced force, so it is B m omega square r cos theta, and if it is secondary unbalanced force due to inertia of reciprocating parts, then answer is m omega square r cos 2 theta upon n. Okay, now 417, the secondary unbalanced force is 1 upon n times the primary unbalanced force. It means the primarily unbalanced force is more than the secondary unbalanced force. So here 418 answer is true. Okay, so as per this sentence we can say this answer is also true. Okay, so 418 A and 417 it is D. Now next is 419. The primarily unbalanced force is maximum when the angle of inclination of crank with the line of stroke is. So 419 answer is B, 0 and 180 degree. यानी कि primarily unbalanced force जो है वो 0 degree and 180 degree पे maximum रहेगा. The secondarily unbalanced force is maximum when the angle of inclination of the crank with the line of stroke is. So 420 का जो आंसर है that is A and B, यानी कि 0, 90, 180 and 360. यानी कि ये चार एंगल पे सेकेंडरी अनबैलेंस्ड फोर्स जो है वो मैक्सिमम रहता है और प्राइमरली अनबैलेंस फोर्स जो है वो ये दोनों एंगल पे मैक्सिमम रहता है. सो प्राइमरीली अनबैलेंस फोर्स इज मैक्सिमम ट्वाइस in one revolution of the crank. Okay, we can say primarily unbalanced force is maximum twice for the one revolution and crank, and the primarily unbalanced force of reciprocating mass is inversely proportional to the crank radius. So answer is no, it is not inversely proportional to the crank radius. And secondary unbalanced force is maximum 4 times. Okay, so here answer is 4 times in a one revolution. 4 times yani 0, 90, 180 and 360, this 4 times. Okay, so 423, it's a 4 time. Now the unbalanced force due to reciprocating masses, answer is vary in magnitude but constant in direction. So 424 का जो आंसर है वो A है. क्यों? क्योंकि रेसिप्रोकेटिंग पार्ट्स जो है, यानी कि यहाँ पे सपोज इस तरह से रेसिप्रोकेट कर रहा है, सो उसका मैग्नीट्यूड जो है वो चेंज होगा, यानी कि यहाँ पे आएगा फिर यहाँ से यहाँ पे आएगा, तो मैग्नीट्यूड होगा वो चेंज रहेगा और उसकी डायरेक्शन जो है ना वो कांस्टेंट रहेगी. ठीक है. एंड अनबैलेंस फोर्स ड्यू टू रिवॉल्विंग मास, अगर यहाँ पे मास रिवॉल्व कर रहा है तो यहाँ पे देखो उसकी डायरेक्शन चेंज होगी इस तरह से, उसका जो सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स जो होगा वो चेंज रहेगा, यानी कि सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स जो वो सेम रहेगा लेकिन उसकी डायरेक्शन चेंज होगी, यानी कि यहाँ पे वेरी इन डायरेक्शन बट कांस्टेंट इन मैग्नीट्यूड. सो 425 का जो आंसर है दैट इज बी. ओके, सो टुडे आई थिंक 25 क्वेश्चंस इज इनफ. नेक्स्ट टाइम वी विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 426. So friends, if you like this video then share it, like it and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.